Hey guys, Anxious here, welcome back to the next kind of Gamers Log. Today's date is the 2nd of March 2012. I think this might be my first Gamers Log so far this year. Footage in the background, as always, is a game I've been playing lately and didn't really want to let's play, but you know, show up some footage of what I'm doing. It's Killing Floor by some company, I can't remember what they're called right now. The basic thing is, you and say 5 other guys are the last on the world or stuck in this place, and there's these specimens or zombies coming at you from everywhere. I think there's like, for a long game there's 10 rounds and waves, and for a short game there's I think 7 rounds. Sounds about right. And basically you kill off all the zombies or specimens in the round. Finger quotes there around specimens. Then you get to go to the trader. You get cash for killing zombies, you spend money at the trader to get better guns and refill your ammo and get armor and things, and then you go back out and you basically need a tougher round. If you survive all the way to the 10th round, there is a boss at the end of, well, on the 11th round kind of thing. It's a secret round. He's quite tough. I didn't actually show him in any of these bits of footage because I did these in a sitting. I did yesterday. I was playing for a couple of hours. I got these 15 minutes of decent footage, and the teams I were with weren't very good or cooperative, and cooperation in this game is something that you really need. I've been speaking for like 2 minutes about this one game now, or maybe like a minute and a half, so I'm just going to kind of try and wrap things up and then talk about other stuff. I'm playing a commando in this game, and commandos have the ability to see some invisible enemies and see health bars and stuff, so it's kind of like, you also have automatic fire rifles, and you have faster reload rates, you have less recoil and stuff. So for a commando, your job is to kind of take out the smaller enemies. You leave the bigger enemies for other guys, and when you can see their health bars falling, then you can start firing as well. But basically your job is to take out the smaller enemies so that everyone else, all the other classes can, or all the other perk people, whatever, they can take out the bigger enemies with their more powerful weapons and slower weapons and whatnot. So anyway, you might see me running away from a couple of really big looking nasty enemies in this footage, but that's just because I'm going to go try and find something I can kill quickly. Instead of fighting that thing and ending up dead, I'm going to leave that for the support specialists, for all the other guys, the pyromaniacs, whatever they're called, the firebugs, I think that's what they're called, and I'm going to go, shoot some, a huge crowd of like 50 weaker enemies, take them out within like 2 seconds, instead of spending about 50 seconds shooting at this guy and ending up dead. I mean, that's useless to everyone involved. So that's Killing Floor. Really love the game. I think it was fairly cheap on Steam. If you can, I think it's easy enough to play and get into. It's very fun once you do get into it. I couldn't play it on full graphics because it lagged out like hell. So this is on, I don't know, one step down. Like if the top graphics setting was highest, then this is on higher, and then it's like high, medium, low, and whatever. But I am thinking of tweaking a couple of graphics up, because I think it was just like one particular setting. I was just doing the general settings, not the advanced tweaking, so I might do a bit of tweaking, see if I can get the graphics up just a little bit, because I like graphics, as everyone does, I'd have thought. Now, I got a new headset. I did destroy my old headset like a fool. The cable was coming out of my computer and wrapped around my foot, and someone was at the door, and I was like, oh, that might be pizza, so I ran to the door, yanking the headset out of my computer, like with my foot. So the cable that has the sound, the headset-y part, not the microphone part, was absolutely destroyed, and if I want to use it, then I have to like hold it and push it whilst it's plugged into my computer, which I cannot do and play games at the same time. I could do it for this video. I could sit here with my hand on the little jack and just pushing it to one side, but I can't do it for anything else. So I thought, time for a new headset. I could have used the old headset as well. I could have had, I did go on a Skype call with Sasha, and I had the headset on with the mic flicked down in front of my face, and then I had a pair of Leanne's Skull Candy headphones on top of that. But I was thinking, that's more of a temporary solution. I don't want to be spending all my videos wearing 2 sets of headphones, and then eventually the speaker's going to go in one of the headsets, and I'll have to wear a 3rd set of headphones just to get the full stereo sound, and I was thinking, this is ridiculous. I cannot be doing this. So I went out and ordered a new headset, which is the one I'm using right now. Now I don't know whether it's going to make me sound different or whether the speakers in the headset part are just different, because I listened to myself back after one of my recordings during editing, and I was like, hang on, I sound loads different in this recording. But then I went and watched one of my old videos recorded with my old headset, and I was like, holy hell, I sound different in this as well. So I'm thinking that possibly I'm going to sound exactly the same to everyone, except everything is going to sound different to me, because the headset in this is just really bassy for some reason. It's just like, and when I'm talking, that's all I can hear. So I don't know, you know, tell me if I sound different. If I don't sound different, then I'll just assume it's this headset. Anyway, it's the most uncomfortable headset I've ever worn. If you just give me a second, I'll take it off and see what it's called. It's Dynamo DH005. I'll just stick it back on. And it's one of those ones that wraps around the back of your head. Now, I must have a really strangely shaped head or something, or I don't know, something about my head is strange, and I can never find the right position to have these in. Because for one, if I have it in the place where it's most comfortable, then the mic doesn't flick down far enough to actually be anywhere near my mouth, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not picking up any sound at all. If I have it so the mic's in the right place, then the earpieces don't fit over my ears properly, and they make the top of my ears hurt, which was what was happening in a Minecraft video I recorded previously. I had to jiggle it around a bit. So I have actually, I'm going to save these as spares. It's always good to have spares. So I've also ordered another set for a little bit more cash. These were only £4, so that's probably why they're so cheap and terrible and tacky. But if you're buying a set of these with this thing going around the back, if you know what I mean, instead of over the top of your head, it goes around the back of your head, then just be careful. Some of them are terrible, like these ones, they hurt. They're too tight as well. I swear they were made for like a doll or something. Some 4-year-old should be wearing these, not me, with my massive head and my cranium of expansive proportions. So I've got another headset coming to me right now. I have been playing a lot of games lately. I haven't been recording a lot lately. I'm trying to get into it again. I'm trying to get some sort of routine going. So, you know, get up in the morning, get ready for the day, record a video, go to work, get home, play some games, not recording, and then spend some time with Leanne and then go to bed. So, but it's tricky. The last couple of weeks have been really busy for me. I've been doing stuff left, right and centre at work and at home, so I haven't had a chance to record, and then the days I could record, you know, I just didn't feel up to it, so I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And I feel really bad for not having recorded. It's like something like 30 videos that are missing. I've still got those Barbados videos lying around, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to actually go ahead and edit and upload those, because the camera I used was quite poor quality, and although there's some good nice shots in there, most of the camera quality is quite low. It's like I'm using a cheap 90s webcam to record the entire thing, and I don't even have footage for the first 2 days, so I'll just be using screenshots and borrowed footage from other days. So I don't know, they'd only be like 2-3 minute videos, just like sampling what I did each day, just to kind of describe what was happening whilst I was away for that period of time. But then I've been away since then, so you know, there's no chronicling of what I was doing for the past couple of weeks. Yeah, what was I saying? Games I've been playing. I've been playing Realm of the Mad God. I'm gonna just open my Steam list, and I play all my games on Steam, even if the game isn't on Steam. I put it as a shortcut on Steam, so if I'm playing it, people can see what I'm playing. So like Minecraft's on my Steam list up there. I've got Killing Floor, been playing that. Gary's mod, been playing that. A mod for, I think, Half-Life Source. You get to like create things. It's like a sandbox Half-Life, I guess, multiplayer in there. And there's like lots of different game types in there as well. There was a detective thing I was playing the other day. I did not understand at all. I was just so confused. I was just running around punching watermelons, I think it was mostly what I was doing. There's Minecraft in there. I did the Minecraft video the other day. Realm of the Mad God. It's a very funky little game. I might include some footage of that for another games log if I'm still playing it. But it's quite addictive. And when I say quite addictive, I mean very addictive. I've lost a few hours of that already. I opened my eyes and checked my clock, and it's been like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, whoa, have I really been playing Realm of the Mad God for 5 hours? And the answer is yes, generally. Come back, Steam list, it's just vanished. What else have I been playing? I've got Team Fortress 2, I've been playing a bit of that. Half-Life, I think I played that once and then realised that The graphics were just too horrible to bear. I was playing multiplayer deathmatch and I was like, this is not what I want to play. Counter-Strike Source, I've been playing quite a lot of that. Trying to get used to the controls again, and jumping, and stuff like that. I'm doing quite well on it. I've got Plants vs Zombies in here. I've been desperately trying to make enough money to grow the Tree of Wisdom, or whatever it's called, up to 100 feet, or whatever it needs to be grown up to. That's taken quite a while. I finally did 20 rounds of Zombie Endless. I still can't do the Vase Smasher or the iZombie stuff. That stuff is just way over me. I cannot get like the 10 and 15 rounds or whatever you need to do that. I've got Universe Sandbox in here. I've been playing that. It's been mucking around really. I knew there was updates and I was just seeing if anything interesting had changed, and because it's a universe simulation game, then the changes were more subtle really than obvious. I've just been having that running really in the background. I'm trying to get my 1 month, or is it 31.4 days or whatever you need to actually get the month's playing achievement. There's Space Chem on my list there. That game is really getting confusing now. It's kind of getting to the you have to take chemicals and then break them up and reattach them and then make new chemicals with two little robots and give them various controls. It's like one of those games you'd have played in high school where you have to learn kind of basic programming, and you get to move a little robot. You like go up and then left or whatever, and then turn around, pick up the screw, turn right, screw in the screw, whatever. But a bit more complex than that, and it's really getting to the point where it's really confusing now. So I'm only doing like 1 level a night on that now. I used to be blazing through about 3 or 4 levels every time I played, but this time it's like, I think the last level I played has actually taken me 2 nights to complete to figure out how to actually do it. And my solutions are really messy as well. They're not even nice and pretty like they used to be. I've got Gish on there, which I'm trying to get into. Use kind of like a little ball, a little blob of tar, and you have to use various kind of techniques. You've got like jumping, being spiky, slidey, and heavy to get around from A to B through the level. I've also got Cities XL 2012 on there. Excellent game. The best city builder game I have ever played by a long shot. The simulation in that is just incredible. I've actually got a gamer's thing, what have I called it, a gamer log, a gamer's diary or something. It's on my website, and instead of actually let's playing it, because it would be boring to let's play, it would be just too much video, I might do some little updates videos for it, like where I just show you how my city's doing, but generally I'm doing a diary entry for it on my forums on my website. If you ever wanted to check it out, it's on there. I've got some nice pictures to go with it. What's next? I've got Penumbra Overture. I think I have 2 hours listed playing this, and I literally finished it all in one sitting. That game is incredible. There are parts of it. There's one part, I don't want to spoil it too much, but there's one part where something's chasing you, and I kept getting killed by it. But even like on the 4th time, I was still panicking and sweating. My heart was still racing, even though I knew exactly what was going to happen. Even the very last time, it like just before I escaped properly, I was still panicking and sweating, and my heart was still racing because I was so scared. I don't know how they managed to do that, because usually you go into a game, it's a scary room, you panic a bit, you die, you come back, and the next time you go into the room you're fine because you know what's going to happen, and you're more calm about it. You don't panic and jump. But this game is different. For some reason, every single time I played that little section of the game, I was panicking, which was, I guess, a really good point of that. Next under that I've got Shadowgrounds. It's a very fun little game. I haven't completed it yet. I've just got to the point where I thought I'd completed it, and then it kind of branches off into a whole new part of the game. It's like, but it's getting a little bit repetitive now. I want some new weapons and I want some new bosses. I can't actually remember whether I actually got to a point where I kept getting killed by the monsters and couldn't get enough ammo to actually kill the monsters, but something like that. I got to a point where I was like, ugh, I'm gonna have to play this another day. I've done enough today. It was starting to get repetitive for that one play. I think I was playing for about 3 hours, so it's probably not good anyway. I've also got the demo for Scoregasm. I've been playing that. That's a very fun game. Leanne had to go and couldn't handle it, and I was like, oh, this is my chance to shine. So I had to go, and yeah, it's a really fun game. Really fun. I might consider looking to see if I can get the full version of that game and let's playing it or something. But it's very fast paced and very happening. I like games like that where there's not too much to look at on the screen and keep a track of, but it's still fast paced and you can have fun with it. And then right at the bottom of my list, Evil Genies and Terraria. That's probably from the last time I actually recorded videos. So I'm coming up to 15 minutes now. this has been my gamer's log with Killing Floor in the background. Hopefully we can get some more videos pushed out there. One thing I do want to ask is, first of all, do you like these gamer's log things? Do you like how I'm doing it? And second of all, would you like another kind of video for me to do where I actually answer comments? Because if you do, then I'll set up a first video. I'll say hello, welcome to whatever comment video time place, and I'll say ask me some questions. In the next video I'll answer them. You know, I might even use my webcam or something, you never know. I'll have to tidy up first because it's quite messy in here, but yeah, if you want me to do that, then post in the comments and tell me that you want me to do it, and I'll sort something out. So till the next video, thanks for watching, I'll see you soon, take care, goodbye.